Communication is key. Speak up. Communication is real key in work, relationship, or any aspects of your life. So I would like to discuss about communication, why it is important. I will be telling you some examples of that, why it is important. But I have seen so many examples in my life that when you don't speak up, when you don't speak up, you will ended up having guilt, or you will ended up having like suffocation and breaking relationship, or uh, suffering from the work. You have to speak up in any relationship with your friends, with your boss, with your colleagues, with your parents, or with friends, any aspects of life. So communication is key in any relationship, work, or any aspects of life. It allows you to effectively share your feelings, expectations, and opinions. So many people fail to communicate due to the fear of rejection, fear of losing someone, fear of losing, fear of failure. So, and when they don't communicate, they ended up suffocating themselves by not telling anything, by not taking any stand for themselves. So, speak up. Communication is key. And also remember that what you avoid, what you really ignore, you don't want any drama, what you don't want, what you avoid, it will never leave you. It will come to you until you clear it. If you're not going to clear it, if you are ignoring that, it will come to you. And after some time, it will come to you in very violent way, very heavy way. That is very uh, bad to handle it. So it's very important to remove it. It's very important to face it. It's very important to communicate. Communication is key. So I can give you example of I was watching one movie, and I can give you example how communication is very important. So I was watching movie, and in that movie, that guy and girl were in relationship. They were deeply in love. They wanted to take their relationship ahead. So guy wanted to meet guy once guy and girl family were met, and they were about to get married. So after their families got mad, really they fixed their marriage and all those stuff. Uh, the guy was really spending time with girl with family, so they weren't having like really good personal time. So they were meeting every time with the family. If they are going for the movie, the family is there, guy's family is there. If they are if girl is coming to the dinner, the whole family is there. They weren't having like single minute of like personal time. The families were so involved, like joint family. So once the girl wanted to go to like annual checkup with the gynecologist, and guy's sister asked to contact her gynecologist, that was family's gynecologist. So his sister didn't have that bad intention, but she wanted to like really good take care of that girl. But she was very independent, and she felt that why everything has changed, like why I'm going I'm every time going to this gynecologist. I wanted to go there, but there is so much involvement. I don't like it. There were another example that the guy and girl were making love in they were in room, and the guy's mother came, and she knocked the door, and she wanted the both for some reason. So it was this little things were making out the girl very crazy, because they weren't having like personal time. They weren't really communicating alone. Like and she was going through some suffocation, and she wanted to break their relationship, but she didn't have that courage to talk to guy, and she hired, apparently there is one breakup agency. uh, I got to know during that movie that there is a breakup agency who is helping to break couples relationship, couple relationship by like with peace and with smoothly, like smoothness. So uh, she hired some breakup agency, and breakup agency managed to break the relationship very smoothly. The guy was thinking that it's his mistake, that his mistake, that he's the girl and guy is not made for each other, and the girl already knew that she hired a breakup agency, so that's going to happen. So they were both try to move on, but it was very hard for them to move on. And the girl was suffocating, going through some suffocation, and there is some kind of guilt and suffocation inside of her. She was feeling very guilty and very suffocated, because she didn't tell the truth that she didn't like this, or she wanted alone time, and she did some kind of like hiring the breakup agency, and she did some kind of like blunder, I would say. She was going through that I hired a breakup agency, and the guy is thinking that it's his fault, and it's not really his fault, and I it's very hard to move on from both sides. So she was going through some suffocation, that I she didn't try to speak to that man. So instead of that, what my viewpoint is, instead of that, if she would have tried to speak to that guy, uh, she at least try to explain him that what she likes, what she don't like, what how she feel, how she doesn't feel, and like try, oh, what she want, what she doesn't want. Uh, that might be a different scenario. That might be a different scenario. That guy might have understood her feeling, her want, and her wish, and he tried to change his behavior, and he tried to give him some personal time, which is most important in new relationship, right? You need some time, alone time, to know each other. So that might be a possible scenario. Or second possible scenario would be the guy wouldn't understand her feeling, and he ignore her feeling, and her wish and wants, and it's girl's idea. It's her decision, that okay, she tried, at least she tried, and she talked to that guy, and then he, if he doesn't change, then she could have break up that relationship, but at least she tried. So I would say communication is key, but what you speak is not that important. How you speak is important. So communicate in a proper way, communicate in a proper way. How you speak is important. So it's there is a two possible scenario, but at least from girl point of view, that if she didn't, if she tried, she doesn't have that feeling of suffocation or feeling of guilty, that she even didn't try. At least she tried, and she is clean cheat for that side. So why communication is key? Because everyone doesn't have the same experience, same thinking process, same feeling, same emotional intelligence, same seeing power, same watching power. Everyone is not thinking, feeling, saying the same things. So perspectives are also different. If experience are different, so perspective should be the difference. So here communication is very, very, very important key to keep aligned and to keep everyone on the same page, to make them understand and like why they are saying, to avoid miscommunication, misunderstanding. And it's very important in every relationship with your parents, relationship with your children, relationship with your boss, with your colleagues, with your friends, with your wife, husband, loved one, anyone. It's very important, most important key to speak up, to avoid any misunderstanding, to avoid any misconception, to avoid any miscommunication. So, but speak in a proper way. How you speak is important, and everyone doesn't have the same experience, same seeing power, same feeling power, same doesn't have same emotional intelligence. So what you are thinking, that could be a possibility the other one is thinking something different. So here if you try to explain, the, the other will understand if they want it. So, but you tried, at least tried. So, communication is very important key. Speak up. If you are going through some dilemma, speak up. If you are having some kind of burden at work and you can't work, speak up in front of your boss that you are loaded up. You can't do another work. If you are feeling suffocated by your loved ones in your relationship, speak up. This thing is not good. If you are going through some kind of like, if your husband always forget about your birthday or anniversary, speak up that it's tomorrow is our anniversary, tomorrow is my birthday. Just do something like prepare something, do something like surprise me, whatever you want, speak up. Then it's your, then it's others responsibility. If they wanted to understand, they will understand. If they doesn't, that doesn't. But sometimes when you speak up, it makes things so much clear, everyone on the same page. So you often show children the right path by teaching something, by telling, by communicating. Sometimes you hit them uh, to make them in a proper way, to behave in a proper way. So it's like it's exactly the same way. Sometimes people lose their track. Sometimes people lose their track, and it's your responsibility to make them aware of that right path. Then it's their choice if they wanted to take that right choice or not. It's speak up, show them right choice, communicate. I hope this will clear your idea how the communication is so much important. And just contact me if you need more type of guidance, or I'm taking life and energy coach as well. I am taking some yoga classes as well. Try to contact me if you need any help. Just contact me. I am taking some courses as well. If you need some kind of help, just contact me. And I have like consultation as well, life and energy coaching session as well. That's a 10 to 15-minute session. And contact me for more details. Good luck, guys. Lots of love and light.